Garrett, it's only been in the league 3 years. He's already 13th all time in Jets receiving yards with 3,249 yards. He's less than 1,000 away from Keyshawn. He's right about 1,000 away from Rob Moore. I would guess, let's say he has 1,100 yards this season. He'll be right there on being 10th with Rich Castor and not too far behind Jericho Cotry, Mickey Schuler, who was a tight end, and George Sauer. So, if Garrett just keeps doing what he's doing, he will very quickly be like 6th on this list. If he has 2 more 1,000-yard seasons, he's going to be 6th behind Laverne Bowles. Will be ahead of George Sauer. The current top 5 are Dom Maynard, who has the lead by a very comfortable margin with over 11,000. Wesley Walker is second, a little over 8,000. Wayne Corbett's third with 7,300. And that's a little over 8,300 for Wesley Walker. I think I said that wrong. Altoon over 6,600. And then Cole's right under 6,000. So, with Garrett, okay, he goes out. He has 1,100 yards. He's at 43. He has 1,100 yards again. He's at 54. You're right there behind Coles. And if he's going to be here long term and he signs a 4 or 5 year contract, it's not a crazy steep climb to get up to second or third on this list very quickly. Now, surpassing Don Maynard, you're going to need another 6 or 7 1,000-yard type seasons, or a couple monster Brandon Marshall type years where you have, 1,400 or 1,500 yards. I think where Garrett needs to catch up a bit, and I think Meeks and Dan did a good job discussing this on Buck the Trend this week, is got to start getting in the end zone more. Only got 14 touchdowns through 3 years, barely averaging 5 a season. Got to go have that year where you have 9, 10, 11, 12 touchdowns. Keyshawn, despite an abbreviated career here, has 31, has a Jet. Castor has 36. Schuler at tight end had 37. Maynard had 88. Wesley Walker had 71. So a lot of work to do for Garrett there. Let's hope this guy goes out and gets his new contract and starts it off with a couple 11, 1,200-yard seasons and 9, 10 touchdown seasons. And when that happens, I think we'll be talking about him as a top 5 or 6 receiver in franchise history. Right now, he's a borderline top 10, right? He's 13th overall in receiving yards. The touchdowns aren't quite there yet. I would say without question, he's a top 15 receiver already in franchise history, but he's still got wood to chop to get like, oh yeah, he's definitely top 10. He's still behind our guy Cotry, who had 4,500 yards and 18 touchdowns here. So Garrett will get there. I don't doubt that he'll be a consistent 1,000-yard receiver. The question for him is, can you be a 1,300, 1,400, 1,500-yard receiver? You get the extra game now. With that yardage total should spike very quickly. And if he has, like I said, 4 or 5